Yo, what's good, everybody? Today I'm going to talk about Dominican Republic's very own Rohan Polanco versus Fabian Maidana. Now, this was actually my first time watching Polanco, and I gotta say, man, I like this guy. I love his energy. He hungry for the smoke. You could just tell that he is a fighter through and through. He loves to fight. Like if he was an anime character, he would be that bully that grew up in a rough area, grew up in the streets, that eventually found the sport of boxing. That's how I imagine his upbringing was like. This guy was talking to Maidana in the ring, taunting him, smiling and laughing at him. And you could just tell this man is a nasty, nasty man. He is mean. He finds enjoyment in beating his opponents down. And me, I love it. I love that. That's the type of energy I want every fighters to come with. But enough of his character. In terms of his weapons and style, Polanco has a good jab, a good power jab, a shotgun jab that he loves to stab to the body with. And what I find interesting is that he's a come forward pressure fighter who likes to step to his opponents, right? He likes to make it physical and rough, but he's also a Philly shell operator, which is not a mix you see often. Usually Philly shell fighters are counter punchers. But like I said, Polanco lives for the smoke. He's not waiting for you, he's going to you. From what I've seen, he's a strong, thudding puncher, loves to soften up his opponent by going to the body. He's a capable counter puncher as well, and he's crafty and experimental in the sense that he would find openings, but he doesn't have a complete arsenal. So he would, throw awkward or unorthodox punches to just land something, which could also be seen as a negative because at times he does look a little sloppy because he lacks technique in certain form of punches, and his footwork also isn't amazing. He needs work with balance and positioning. To me, he is clearly an unfinished product. He's unpolished. He still needs work. His IQ also needs to develop a little further because he often just throws one shot at a time, and they were all power shots, at least from this fight. He didn't change it up. He didn't change his cadence. You could see he so badly wanted to get Maidana out of there, but Maidana hung tough, and Polanco just ran out of ideas on how to stop him. I didn't see him set many traps, nor did he set up his shots. One thing I also noticed was that in the first half, he spent rounds targeting nothing but the body. Then later on, he just went for the head. He needs to do a better job at varying his target points instead of alternating. But the good thing is, he has the spirit and attitude of a fighter. He has power, and he can take a punch. I remember back in the third round, Maidana countered him, and he got caught flush, right? But he didn't look hurt at all. So to me, that proves he has a decent chin. So these four elements, right? Spirit, attitude, power, and chin. These are going to take him far. You know what I mean? He proves that he has the minerals to be a very good fighter. Ultimately, as of right now, I think he's a bit too much of a fighter and not enough of a boxer. I think if he finds the perfect balance between the two, he has a real good shot at being a world champ one day. And I really hope he does find that perfect blend, because if he does, then he might turn out to be one of my favorite fighters in the scene, So, yeah, that's it for me. What do you think of Rohan Polanco? How far do you think he's going to go? Please leave it all down in the comments below. And please leave a like and subscribe. And I want to thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a lovely day.